Good morning, everyone. We will be continuing with our fourth unit. Today, in this class, we will be dealing with what do you mean by brand strategies, which is being used in e commerce. What are the features of brand strategy? What is cookies? And what are the different types of cookies? So, these will be dealt in this class. So, let us first see what do you mean by branding strategy. A brand strategy is a plan that encompasses a specific long term goals that can be achieved with the evolution of a successful brand. Okay. Branding has been characterized as the process of creating value through the provision of a compelling and consistent offer and customer experience that will satisfy customers and keep them coming back. So basically, a branding strategy is a long-term plan for development of a successful brand that will grow and mature in a standard marketplace. Okay, there are three types of branding majorly. First one is product branding, wherein you are making perceptions of the commodities or goods which you want to promote so that the customer is easily identifying and associating the image, the idea, the emotion, or the tagline which is being used with that particular product. Example like Unilever's detergent brands like Surf Excel, Ren, and Wheel, making some jiggles or some ways by which the brand is making itself uh, engraved in the minds of the customer. So that is product branding. Next one is personal brand. These are types of branding that treat individuals and organization as the product to be branded. Here we are branding a person. For example, any personality who is there in different industries making themselves known as a brand or a brand like making themselves known as the person for whom they stand for. So that is personal brand. The last one is service brand. Similar to product brand, it is adding perceived value to services. So these are the three different branding or brands: product brand, personal brand, and service brand. The next one, now we will see what are the features of branding. Okay. E-branding, unlike traditional branding, is characterized by constant presence, interactivity, speed, constantly expanding audience, and build trust. So constant presence in the sense, in traditional form of marketing communication, we were using TV advertisements or press advertisements or the leaflets which used to be circulated, which was used as a medium for making sure that your brand is known to the people who are handling it. Now in e-branding, we are doing through communication through various different types of online systems like social media, like emails, websites, blogs, all those things, and you're making your online presence felt by the customers or your prospective customers. The cost associated with online presence is much lesser compared to the traditional form of branding. Next one, we have seen interactivity. Like whatever communication is done through internet, we are able to interact with the customers. Social media users can follow the channels of individual brands. They are kept informed about the activities of their favorite brands, and they have an opportunity to ask questions, evaluate, provide feedback on products and services, and so on and so forth. So that is about interactivity. Next one, speed. Compared to the traditional media, where planning is so important in order to change something. For example, anything like outdoor advertising, if you want to change the advertising which is being kept, it used to take months, but in case of internet it is very much possible to change within few days or few hours. So by easy changing capacity, you are able to meet the right audience at the right time. Next one is constantly expanding audience. uh, Compared to the traditional media, the consumers who are using internet is growing in a very fast rate. Then build trust. In traditional communication cases, the range of recommendations of satisfied or dissatisfied customers was limited, but the use of online branding or rebranding, people can talk about the product within a stipulated time, and you will be able to get whatever information, whether it is good or bad, through the internet platforms. So these are the features of e-branding. Next one is what we call as cookies. Okay. Cookie is not the biscuits which you have. It is a cookie which is associated with internet. It is also called as web cookie, internet cookie, browser cookie, or simply cookie. It is as a small piece of data sent from a website and stored on user's computer by the user's web browser while the user is browsing. Okay. So cookies are really designed to be reliable mechanism for the website to remember stateful information or to record the user's browsing activity. It can be used to get information about which were the fields which was entered by the user, like name, address, password, credit card numbers, etc. So basically, it is a small text file created by a website that is stored in the user's computer, either temporarily for that session or permanently on the hard disk. There are five main types of cookies, like you can see here: first party cookies, third party cookies, temporary or session cookies or permanent cookies, and last one, secure cookies. So let us see what is first party cookie. They are set by the website visited by the user. The data collected using the first party cookies is used for purpose like calculating the page views, session, and the number of users. Okay, it is primarily publishers have access to the data collected using first party cookies, which can later be shared with advertisers or agencies. It basically records uh, what are the things which you have done in the website regarding like the time spent, the number of sessions you have done, and all those things, which are the sessions which you have clicked and things like that. Second one is third party cookies. Third party cookies are set by domains that are not directly visited by the user, like once installed, third-party cookies also track users and save their information for ad targeting uh, and behavioral advertising. For example, let's say that you added a YouTube link to one of your blogs. Whenever this YouTube link gets a click, a YouTube cookie will be added to the user's browser. This cookie can track the person until it expires. Okay, so that is third party. That is, the website is not putting it. It is by published by a third party element, and they will be tracking your information. Next one, temporary or session. Basically, this expires when you are coming out of your browser. They are used, for example, on e-commerce websites, so that you can continue browsing without losing what you put in your cart. For example, if an e-commerce website does not use session cookies, then the items added in cart will be removed by the time user reach to checkout page. like whatever is there in your cart will be removed by the time you leave out of the uh, buying scene. So this temporary or session cookies are generally used to record your activities which are being done in your website, so that it is easy for you to complete the transaction. The next one is permanent cookie. Even after the browser is closed, this will be there. Usually they will have an expiration date, by law, but maybe it lasts for say 6 months. They're used to remember your password and login info, so you don't have to re-enter them every time. For example, if you are logging into your Gmail or any of your accounts, they will have an option saying that do you want the browser to remember it for you. So that type of cookie is called permanent cookie. And the last one, secure cookies. um, these cookies are with encrypted data. Mostly the checkout or payment pages of e-commerce websites have secure cookies to facilitate safer transactions. So these are the five different types of cookies which are being immensely used in e-commerce platforms. First party cookies, third party cookies, temporary or session, permanent, and the last one, secure cookies. And so basically in today's session we came across what do you mean by a brand strategy, what are the different types of brands, personal, product, service brand, features of e-branding, and what is cookies and what are the different types of cookies. So these things will be very important, especially cookies. What is cookies is a 2 mark question. And what is branding, brand strategy, again are 2 mark questions. So hope you understood. Thank you very much. Let's continue with the database management system in the coming modules. Thank you very much.